Hey guys, this is Ben Jenkins. I'm a founder and design director here at Warstic. I want to get you guys a little info today to make sure you understand the difference is between the old Bonesaber and the new Bonesaber. I want to make sure that you guys understand this is by no means a new paint job. It's way beyond that. So to do that, I brought in my actual nephew, Samuel Jenkins, who you may have seen in the new Bonesaber film promo. The reason I want to talk to him, he swung the old Bonesaber probably more than any player out there for maybe a good solid 3 years at a high level. So he's got a ton of experience with the old Bonesaber. And actually, he got the new Bonesaber a good 3 months ago, so he's been swinging it all summer. He's a great candidate to tell you his thoughts on how the feel and performance is different to him. So I want to take you first through what hasn't changed on the bat, also important. Obviously the pommel precision knob that we designed 3 years ago, patented it, and really love, has not changed, will not change. Bonesaber equals this knob. So it still has that. The look of the bat has overall not changed in terms of just overall style, got the same bone color. We've gone from Warstic on the barrel to Bonesaber so that you can tell that it's a new bat. Big indication that it's a new bat is this red streak that we will let you decide and interpret what it means. But you should watch the film. And the matte finish has now turned to a really high gloss finish. Super cool, I think. Really pretty with this bone finish. I mean, really pretty. As a designer, I just can't stop looking at it. And it's got some attributes. It sounds better, strangely enough. And you know, as this gets dirty and hit on, you can clean it. It's got a nice smooth surface. You can clean it and keep it looking better longer. The cap, we've gone from a pretty conventional cap. We've gone from a pretty conventional cap to a much more high-tech, stronger, better looking cap, more low profile cap. So you can also tell the difference between old and new with the cap. Big thing you need to know is two things. We've really thinned out the handle. This is more like a 110 shape, if you know wood bats. Much more like a 271. So you can see how thin it is here compared to here. I think this is one of the big factors in changing the feel of this bat. So super important to notice that. It's not just the barrel change, but super important to notice that the barrel has changed. Old Bonesaber, old Bonesaber is a single piece taper, which is very conventional in metal bats and what you're always gonna see. So it starts here, comes out, and then it starts to taper down to the handle. So what we've changed on this is not noticeable unless you really kind of take it and look like this, but if you do that, you'll be able to see it. Barrel starts here, goes to here, tapers from here, actually to here, and then we've got another taper. And then that lets you get a nice, not so gradual taper from there down into the handle. So that's why we call it double taper. So you've got 1, 2, and then your taper. And so that's giving you a really great hitting surface down on the end of the bat for hitting the ball the other way, hitting the ball up the middle. And then your meat of the bat, obviously, your sweet spot is all in here. We've managed to increase the MOI of the bat, so it actually physically is lighter than the old bat. It feels lighter, and the swing weight is better, which is obviously a huge thing that we were trying to improve. And sweet spot's better, which is the second thing we were trying to improve. All without losing power is the hope, right? Trying to keep what was good about the old bat, add even better features to it. So anyway, I'll switch bats with you. So you swung the old bat a ton, and you did great with it. You're a great hitter. You're a very versatile hitter. You can hit, singles, doubles, triples, homers, you can do it all. So you kind of need a bat that does all those things. Tell me just in your own words what you feel that's different in terms of feel and performance on the bat.
So I swung the original Bonesaber when it first released, and I loved it. I love the knob especially. Most traditional bats would hurt my hand and give my hand blisters, but the knob on the Bonesaber it felt really comfortable, and I had no issues with it. And I feel like I could get the barrel through the zone easier. occasionally with the old Bonesaber, I felt I was getting jammed a lot, and but with the new one, I feel like I'm consistently catching barrels. And when I pick it up and when I swing it, it feels a lot lighter. I feel like the pop's great. I feel like I'm hitting it farther, and more like with more power with the new Bonesaber.
Yeah.
And just overall, it just feels better in my hands. And I kind of felt stiff a little bit. It just felt like a big log on the old one, but the new one, I can really feel the barrel, and it just feels really comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, you're really familiar. You're a high level player that plays with wood bats a lot because you're training to, get drafted and all that kind of stuff. So I think that's that difference between like a 110, kind of not a lot of shape to that, So I feel like it lacks that whip. Great bat. It's been around forever, but 271 is the best-selling bat model of all time for a reason. I think it's just you can't really beat the elegance of the thinness of the knob and the taper, and I think that's why the feel of this bat is just better shape, better feel, better swing. All right, that's our take on what's old and new in Bonesaber. So thanks for listening, and please go check it out.